Did you know that Liechtenstein is the only country in the world to be doubly landlocked? That's right, this hidden gem in Europe, surrounded by Switzerland and Austria, is a marvel waiting to be explored. Liechtenstein, a unique European country, is a place where tradition meets modernity, where the old world charm mingles with new age dynamism. Nestled between Switzerland and Austria, this tiny nation holds the distinction of being the only country in the world to be doubly landlocked. This means it's surrounded entirely by other landlocked countries, a fact that adds another layer to its uniqueness. Don't let its small size fool you though. Liechtenstein may be the sixth smallest country in the world by land area, but it packs a punch when it comes to its rich history, vibrant culture, and stunning landscapes. It's like a storybook come to life, with its majestic alpine scenery, medieval castles, and charming villages. And when we talk about its size, we're not just referring to its geographical dimensions. With a population that's also among the smallest in the world, Liechtenstein is a close-knit community where everyone knows everyone. There's a sense of unity and camaraderie that's hard to find in larger nations. But beyond its physical attributes, what makes Liechtenstein truly remarkable is its spirit of resilience and independence. Despite its small size and population, it's a full-fledged member of the United Nations, UNESCO, FIFA, and the International Olympic Committee. It may not be a part of the EU or Eurozone, but it has carved out its own place on the world stage. From its open and unmarked border with Switzerland that has led to accidental incursions by the Swiss military, to its national anthem sharing the same tune as God Save the Queen with different lyrics, Liechtenstein is full of surprises that make it a fascinating place to discover. Now that we've set the stage, let's delve into the fascinating history of this little-known nation. The origins of Liechtenstein date back to the 17th century, when Karl I of Liechtenstein was made a prince. This marked the birth of a nation that would grow into a fascinating mix of history, culture, and regality. In the early days, Liechtenstein was a mere piece of the vast Holy Roman Empire's puzzle. It was during this time that Karl I of Liechtenstein was bestowed with the princely title, marking a significant turning point in the family's and nation's history. The Liechtenstein family, whose name would forever be intertwined with this tiny but remarkable land, played a crucial role in shaping the nation. Over the centuries, the Liechtenstein family has been a constant presence, guiding their nation through the tides of history. Their influence and reign extend beyond the borders of their homeland. A little-known fact is that the Liechtenstein family is in the Jacobin line of succession to the British crown. This means that they are among the potential successors to the British throne. This connection to one of the world's most famous monarchies adds a layer of intrigue to Liechtenstein's story. It's not every day that you come across a nation that is not just a constitutional monarchy in its own right, but also has a place in the line of succession of another. This fact underlines the historical significance and the global connections of this small nation. But the story of Liechtenstein is more than just the tale of a royal family. It's a story of a nation that, despite its size, has managed to carve out a distinct identity on the global stage. A country that has successfully preserved its cultural heritage while embracing the modern world. A nation that is proud of its roots and looks forward to the future with optimism and confidence. From a humble beginning, Liechtenstein has grown into a nation with a rich history and culture. This is the legacy of the Liechtenstein family, and the story of a nation that, despite its small size, has never ceased to make its mark on the world stage. Liechtenstein is not just any constitutional monarchy, it's the home to the wealthiest royal family in Europe. This family, the Liechtensteins, commands a staggering net worth of over $5 billion. That's billion, with a B. Their wealth is not just a number, it's a testament to their enduring influence and power that spans centuries. At the helm of this family is Prince Hans Adam II, a figure whose authority and impact extend beyond the confines of his small nation. As the head of state, his role is both symbolic and functional. He embodies the heritage and tradition of Liechtenstein while also playing a key role in decision-making processes. His influence is felt not only within the borders of his homeland, but also on the international stage. It's important to note that the wealth of the Liechtenstein family is not just about numbers. It's about the ability to shape the destiny of a nation and play a part in global affairs. Their wealth has allowed them to invest in their country, creating a prosperous and stable environment for their citizens. It has also given them the resources to make their mark on the world, participating in organizations such as the UN, UNESCO, FIFA, and the International Olympic Committee. Liechtenstein is a shining example of how a small country, under the guidance of a wealthy and dedicated monarchy, can make substantial contributions to the world stage. Despite being the sixth smallest country by land area and population, its impact is anything but small. Prince Hans Adam II and the Liechtenstein family don't just sit on their wealth. They use it to foster growth, promote stability, and make a difference both at home and abroad. In doing so, they've ensured that Liechtenstein is more than just a picturesque European country. It's a nation that holds its own in the global arena. Despite its small size, Liechtenstein holds a significant place in the European political and economic landscape. What if I told you that Liechtenstein produces 20% of the world's false teeth, or that it was once listed on Airbnb for a whopping $70,000 a day? Yes, you heard that right. This tiny nation is full of surprises that will leave you in awe. Let's start with the teeth. Ivoclar Vivadent, a Liechtenstein-based company, is one of the world leaders in creating high-quality dental products. So the next time you see a sparkling set of dentures, remember, there's a good chance they were made in the sixth smallest country in the world, Liechtenstein. Now imagine being able to rent an entire country for the day. In 2011, this became a reality when Liechtenstein was listed on Airbnb for a staggering $70,000 a day. Yes, you could technically become the temporary ruler of this microstate, enjoying access to its charming alpine landscapes, cozy villages, and perhaps even a meeting with the prince himself. And speaking of royalty, did you know that the national anthem of Liechtenstein is set to the same tune as the British national anthem, God Save the Queen? The lyrics are different, of course, but the melody is unmistakably similar. This unique fact speaks volumes about the rich and diverse influences that have shaped this small yet fascinating country. But the surprises don't stop there. Despite being a doubly landlocked country, Liechtenstein has won 10 Olympic medals, all in alpine skiing. And on Liechtenstein's National Day, the prince himself hosts a party, inviting all inhabitants of the country to the castle garden for a grand celebration. From its unique industries to its quirky facts, Liechtenstein is truly a country full of surprises. With 10 Olympic medals in alpine skiing, an open and unmarked border with Switzerland, and a national day celebrated with a party hosted by the prince, Liechtenstein is more than meets the eye. Liechtenstein's achievements are impressive, to say the least. This tiny nation has carved out a niche for itself in the world of alpine skiing, a sport that demands precision, courage, and a certain kind of daring. Winning 10 Olympic medals in this challenging sport is no small feat. It's a testament to the spirit of the people of Liechtenstein, their love for their land, and their ability to conquer the heights. The open and unmarked border with Switzerland is another intriguing aspect of Liechtenstein. It's a symbol of peace, trust, and mutual respect between the two nations. This borderless relationship has led to some amusing incidents like accidental incursions by the Swiss military. But these have always been resolved amicably, further strengthening the bond between these two countries. Liechtenstein's National Day is a unique spectacle. Unlike other nations, where the celebrations are often state-managed, in Liechtenstein, it's a grand party hosted by the prince himself. Every citizen is invited to the prince's garden for a day of festivities, a testament to the close relationship between the monarchy and the people. Liechtenstein's national anthem also has an interesting story. It shares the same tune as God Save the Queen, but with different lyrics. This unusual resemblance is another facet of Liechtenstein's unique identity, a blend of the familiar and the unique. And let's not forget Ivoclar Vivadent, a Liechtenstein company that produces a whopping 20% of the world's false teeth. It's a quirky fact that adds to the charm of this fascinating nation. From a doubly landlocked nation to a country rich in history, wealth, and culture, Liechtenstein is a fascinating place that deserves to be known and explored.